Here are my 9 tips to fix estrogen dominance naturally. So if you don't know about estrogen dominance and some of the symptoms and causes of it, please check out my other videos. But here are my tips. So tip number 1 is avoid xenoestrogens. Those are the toxic estrogens in the environment that you may be exposed to, whether it's in your beauty products, it could be in plastics. So limit your exposure to these. Tip number 2 is limit your alcohol. We know that too much alcohol will definitely have a significance in terms of the balance of our hormones. So limiting too much of it and its consumption is definitely in your best interest. Tip number 3 is to fix your leptin resistance. So following Mother Nature's prescription, getting natural sunlight is something that I talk a lot about, being grounded, and fixing that leptin resistance is very important for all of your hormones. So make sure you check out my other videos on fixing leptin resistance. Tip number 4 is to fix your microbiome. So a lot of what's happening in terms of your gut microbiome and those gut microbes has a lot to do with how well you can actually detoxify and clear those extra estrogens out of your body. So eating probiotic foods, maybe taking a probiotic supplement, and increasing the diversity of those gut bugs is very important. Tip number 5 is to increase your fiber. We need to bind those extra estrogens out of the digestive tract, and fiber will help to do that. Tip number 6 is to increase your consumption of indole-3 carbonyl foods. So this is the brassica family of vegetables, things like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, really important to help to trap those extra estrogens and move them out again through the digestive tract. Tip number 7 is to include more magnesium into your regime, zinc as well. So often these need to be supplemented. Sometimes it's hard to get enough essential minerals in your daily diet. So a good high quality magnesium bisglycinate and a zinc bisglycinate are usually my go-to supplements in terms of this type of magnesium and zinc. If you want to know more about these nutrients, check out my other videos on each of these. Tip number 8 is to include the herbal medicines that will help to balance your estrogen and especially your progesterone. So I mentioned some of those in other videos as well. You can check those out. And tip number 9 is making that mind-body connection. So I want you to care less about what needs less care about. Does that make sense? So I think I've spoken to a lot of women over the years and my patients and friends, and you get to a certain age and you just tend to care a lot less about things that don't need a lot of your attention. So the more that you can do that, the younger age at which you can start to realize, you know, what's important, what's maybe not so important, and the things to focus in on, of course, focusing in on positivity and enjoying your life and enjoying every single moment as a healthy woman is very important for balancing that estrogen. We also know that having a meditation process as part of your daily routine can really help your dopamine levels, and we know that dopamine, one of the feel-good and pleasure hormones in our brain, very, very important as we're going through transitions with our hormones, especially as we age. So today I talked all about 9 tips to fix estrogen dominance naturally. I hope you've got some questions or comments for me. Please drop them in the comments section below. Be sure to share this video as well and give me a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click that bell. Everyone has a calling in life, and one of mine is to educate you how to live your life in tune and in line with nature. Thanks for watching.